Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Pat Trading Partners along with Bob Iacchino. So, little continued down move today, gap lower, trading down. We were watching around the 221.50 level, got down to 222.25, right above the 50% retracement from this up move. And then closed slightly higher, still below yesterday's close, but that gave us a pausing bar. So now we can do our 12.5 and 25% harmonics. So if we break below this 222.25 level, minor support, the 221.53 is an area right around the 50% retracement. Always good to watch that. It's right in the middle of this consolidation. The key area that we talked about yesterday was more down by the 62.5, 210.40. That's reinforced at 211.29. So major support coming in, let's call it 210.50 to about 211.30. That's our major support area we're watching for. Also by the lows, right besides this slightly upsloping consolidation move. That's the key level. If we break below that, then we're going to start watching for a retest of especially 200 and then the most recent lows. Minor intermediate level in there, 216.77 to watch for. That's a 12.5% projection down, 12.5% harmonic. So, on a continued rally. Now remember, we don't have the first cross the rotation zone on this is, let's see, this is a daily chart right now. Don't have the first cross right now. Probably get it next week, but this is a bit oversold. So we're just going to watch it. Now this can either do two things. When something has this big kind of move, either drift sideways, let the rotation zone catch up, or slight retracement into the rotation zone. We don't have the rotation zone crossed yet, so we're going to go down to the 4 hour. Let's go to 4 hour right now, because this huge gap. Now this can give us some more clarity. So right now we do have a cluster right above. So key resistance now coming in right about 233. We have right around the 233 cluster right there. Key area to watch on any rally. And then if we get above about 234.50, we'll start closing this gap. Now this is a huge gap and has a long way to close. So we're going to look at the rotation zone on the 4 hour. We also have the hooking over 50 period exponential moving average, the bottom of the rotation zone, and a 37.5% retracement level coming in at 238.68 area. So that's your next level key resistance on any rally. And then major resistance based off the 4 hour chart coming in at 244. That's where the top of the rotation zone, and we have another cluster right there. So we have a 50% retracement, a 25% retracement of the up move, and the hooking over rotation zone. So that's going to be your major resistance on the 4 hour chart. Back to the daily chart. And on the daily chart, just to tie this all together, that same cluster area has the hooking over 50. So that's the real area to watch on any rally. Not even sure if it can rally that much based off the sort of the weak fundamentals that came out with earnings. So on any rally, we're really going to be watching once this rotation zone crosses, but those key levels, the 238 and the 244 are the next two major resistance levels if it can get through this 234 area. That's really about it. We can jump over to weekly chart since it's the end of week wrap up. Pretty bearish week. Normally we get some follow through on this when you have this kind of bearish week. So we'll have to see next week if we just get a slight pausing bar and then the down move continues. We did get above the rotation zone on the weekly basis, but now we're back below it. So we're back in bearish mode on the weekly, slightly bearish mode on the daily, and definitely bearish mode on the 4 hour. Little bigger volume than the last few weeks, but nothing still substantial. So I'm going to be watching the volume, especially next week, to see what kind of follow through we get, especially if we have a down week with the selling pressure. No bottoming pattern yet, so nothing to do for the bulls and the bears. If there's any retracement into those rotation zones, that's a really good selling opportunity. So we have for you on TSLA end of week wrap up, and we'll talk to everyone next week. Bye for now.